Hello everyone, my name is Sofhia Syarif. I am a first year English literature student. Many of you might be wondering what I am going to talk about. But before that, I really want to ask you a question. If you are asked to rate your confidence level, how would it be? Do you dare if I ask you to give your own speech right now and right here? I believe most of you will do it without any hesitations, but perhaps a few of you can't stand unpredictable things like that. And if you would ask me what would I do in that situation, it depends whom I talk to. If my audience is Will Smith, I'll probably will prefer to finish all my grammar assignments that Mr. Herditya gave to me rather than to talk with Will Smith. And now you know what I am going to talk about. Yes, about the anxiety. But I'm not only going to talk about anxiety. Rather than that, I am going to talk about the anxiety disorders. Yes, they are two different things, even though they are talking about the anxiety. I have been interested in such a topic since I saw that we live in the era where everything can be exposed easily, especially on the internet, and it's kind of scary, and it affects me and it affects my mental somehow once I figure it out why it seems that I am not into all of what the internet can offer to me. I can check my Instagram 10 times a day or more than that for seeing people's lives, and then even most of Instagram accounts whose I do not know at all. I see stunning pictures, perfect moments, great achievements, romantic love stories, all of the joyful things that appear there. Then I start questioning my life, my existence. Do I live as happy as those people on my Instagram? Am I enough for all my entire life? Do I really be so lucky like other people? And why can people be so lucky? Imagine every time I post my photos on Instagram stories, I will ask my friends first, hey, do you think that it will be okay if I post this photo? Do you think that my face is messed up there? While I'm convincing myself that it's okay, so just do it, just post it. And 5 minutes later, after I post my photo, and then I cannot be so calm until the awful feeling of the anxious is gone. I keep seeing who has filmed my Snapgram or my stories on another social media. And then it tortured me so much, that I thought I must stop faking my life. Yes, I must stop faking my life. I must throw away those such a silly things, such white lies in order to get my inner peace. And then I won't consider myself to have the anxiety disorder based on what I share with you. It's just my experiences of anxiety, and I think I saw that my experience as a sign to me, for me to be concerned about anxiety, and according to verywellmind.com, anxiety disorders are serious mental illnesses that cause a significant worry or fear that doesn't go away and may even get worse over the time. We all fear, worry, panic, and fear, but with an anxiety disorder, the anxiety tends to be fairly constant and has a very negative and intrusive impact on a person's quality of life. The truth is that many cases of anxiety disorders end up with the death. See, it's not only physically torturing you, but mentally it torments you as well. And then there are some symptoms that indicate the anxiety disorders that we can recognize them easily, such as difficulty sleeping, unable to be calm or hold still, feeling nervousness, panic, worry, fear, unease, sweaty or cold hands and or feet, rapid or irregular heartbeat, and then muscle tightness. Uh, sometimes I get difficult when I'm thinking about a silly thing that I have done before, or I will have a very important things tomorrow, followed by rapid or irregular heartbeat, unable to be calm, and then at the moment, all of my mind, all of my body, all on in the mess in a mess, that causes me to have a bad sleep, and then sometimes in the morning I will get bad mood or feeling unwell. See how anxiety can affect your quality of life if it happens frequently. There are specific types of anxiety disorder, such as generalized anxiety disorder. It's really common, happens in our society. It happens when you feel worried or feel unrealistic tension without any reasons. And then secondly, panic disorder. It happens when you get a panic attack for unpredictable things, like I mentioned before in the opening. And the worst case of panic disorder is heart attack. Thirdly, social anxiety disorder. The uncomfortable feeling when you are in society because you are afraid of being judged or ridiculed among people. And then sometimes actually it happens to me when I think that I'm wearing the wrong outfit or I was acting outwardly. Speaking of the causes of anxiety disorders, every person has different experiences. We can generalize them, but there are some factors such as genetics, environment, stress level, brain changes, and medical conditions. Genetics, yes, it can happen or it can create from family members' track. And then there are risk factors for anxiety disorders such as childhood sexual abuse. Yes, emotional, physical, and sexual abuse or neglect during childhood is linked to anxiety disorders later in life. That's why it's very important for parents to understand passive parenting and never use physical or sexual abuse to their children. I'm sorry. And for anxiety disorders treatment, people sometimes will go to the therapy or counseling, and then there are psychotherapy. This is a type of counseling that helps you learn how your emotions affect your behaviors. It's sometimes called talk therapy. A trained mental health specialist will listen and talks to you about your thoughts and feelings and suggest ways to understand and manage them and your anxiety disorder. But for people that can afford those treatment, they will use drugs under that suggested by doctor specialists. There are some tips to manage anxiety disorder symptoms, such as learn about your disorder, cut down on foods and drinks that have caffeine, such as coffee, tea, cola, energy drinks, because from scientists, caffeine is a mood-altering drug, and it might make symptoms of anxiety disorders get worse. Eat right and exercise, get better sleep. It's very important to get better sleep, and then never stay up late for no reason. Learn to relax. Yes, we must learn to not to take every single thing that happened to us seriously. And then manage your negative thought. Get together with friends. It really my favorite tips. Get together with friends. Go to the cafe or nature or just having fun with your friends, and then seek support. Yes, it's very important. At least for you have one support system. It can be your family, your mother, your father, your friends, your boyfriend or your girlfriend, because at least you have someone that can listen to your stories, your feeling, or anything that you want to share about. So yeah, I think that's all about anxiety disorders that I think we must be concerned about. I want all of you never to invalidate your own feelings. Try to excite your feelings to people you love, you trust, and if you think you need help, do not hesitate to seek help. My name is Sofhia Syarif. I hope after this you can love yourself much better than before. Goodbye and see you.